What's up people, my name is Felicity and welcome to Congo Talks 243. Now if this is your first time, I would really encourage you to subscribe just so you are notified every time that I post a new video. And if you have already been here, welcome back. I'm so glad you're still here. So today I'm going to touch a bit of the Congolese history by telling you guys a story about a young Congolese woman called Kimpa Vita. When I say young Congolese, I don't mean Congo with a C, I mean Congo with a K, and in a few minutes I will explain why. Also, one of the things that I would encourage you guys to do is to do your own research as well. I don't want you guys to be taking everything I tell you here for the Bible. I might miss a lot of things in my own research, so do feel free to do more research about everything that I tell you now. And thanks. So Kimpa Vita was born in 1684 and she was born in the Kingdom of Kongo. The Kingdom of Congo is not the Democratic Republic of the Congo, okay? It was one of the kingdoms that made up the modern day Democratic Republic of the Congo. But the Democratic Republic of the Congo was not the only country that made up this kingdom. So it was made up of some parts of different countries. A part of Angola, some part of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, some part of the Republic of Congo, and also some part of Gabon. So these four countries, Angola, the Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and also Gabon, were the four countries that made up this kingdom. So Kimpa Vita was born there and she only lived to be 22 years old, but her life is such an inspiration. Like every time I read about her, I'm just like, what a queen. Like I could not even imagine leading such a revolution that she led at my age, and I'm older than her, right? I'm older than she was when she was killed. But that being aside, Kimpa Vita, when she was born, the Kingdom of Congo had been a Catholic kingdom for at least 2 centuries. And she was born at a time that was very difficult for the Kingdom of Congo. So she was born very shortly after the King of Congo. At that time it was King Mvitankanga. She was born shortly after that king was killed. King Mvitankanga was killed in a battle called the Battle of Mbwila. So the Battle of Mbwila was between the Kingdom of Congo and some Portuguese forces. I can go into that in detail in an upcoming video and explain what really happened during the Battle of Mbwila. If you guys want to know that, just let me know in the comment if I should do a video about the Battle of Mbwila. It was a very chaotic time because after the King of Congo, King Mvitankanga, was killed, the kingdom was basically in chaos, okay? There was civil war, it was divided, different people were fighting for the throne. The capital city of Mbanza, Congo was also in ruins and people were not living in it anymore. During these civil wars, the industry of slave trade was also thriving a lot because, you know, the country was kind of like, it was experiencing civil unrest. So the market of slave trade was the strongest during that period. So this was a very difficult time for the Kingdom of Congo, and this was the kind of chaotic time that Kimpa Vita was born into. When she was born, she was baptized as a Catholic because the kingdom had been a Catholic kingdom for at least 2 centuries before she was born. But as a child, she was always thought to be very gifted, as in she had a natural ability to be very connected to the spiritual world. Like she would always have dreams about herself playing with angels and things like that. Because of her natural ability to be so connected to the spiritual realm or the spiritual world, she was then trained as a Nganga Marinda. Okay, a Nganga Marinda is basically someone who consults the supernatural world to solve the problems of the community. So she was trained as that. And at the age of 20 years old, she had a near-death experience where she appeared to have died. And when she was resuscitated, she believed that she was now speaking with the voices of some saint, you know, a patron saint of Congo and also a patron saint of Portugal, Saint Anthony of Padua. So she believed that Saint Anthony of Padua was incarnated in her and he was now addressing the problems of the Kingdom of Congo through her. With her training as Nganga Marinda and also her Christian belief or her identification as a Christian, she quickly started to be considered as a prophet. So the goal of Kimpa Vita, as she believed, was to restore the Kingdom of Congo spiritually and also politically, right? So she believed that she was sent by God to restore the kingdom by creating a new system of Catholicism that adapted to the Congolese belief systems. And in doing so, she created her own movement called Anthonianism. And what Anthonianism was, it was basically the mixture of Christianity and Congolese beliefs. So in her visions, she believed that the Kingdom of Kongo had to be reunited under a new king, and that Anthonianism was a way of doing that, because she said that the civil wars that were happening in the Kingdom of Kongo were angering God. And in doing that, she was not only trying to bring like a spiritual revolution, she was also trying to bring a political revolution, because she was trying to fight slavery, she was trying to bring the end to the civil wars, she was trying to unite the Kingdom of Kongo, and she was also trying to bring this spiritual revolution as well. So in some of her teachings, she was preaching that Congo was the Holy Land described in the Bible. She also preached that the kingdom's capital city of Kongo was the real site of Bethlehem. So Jesus was born in Kongo and also was baptized not in Nazareth but in a northern province of Nsundi. She also said that Jesus and some other saints were Black Africans, and she also said that heaven was also for Africans. And she also finally said that the European church was not beneficial for the Congolese. And as you would imagine, Europeans at the time were not happy, and they ended up burning her to death in 1706 when she was 22 years old. So some of the things that she achieved in her lifetime were that she was one of the first African women to fight against the European dominance during the colonial period, and also expose the racism and misogyny that came with the Catholic Church. She was also the founder of the first Black Christian movement in the sub-Saharan Africa. She fought all kinds of slavery, and she tried to reconcile Christianity and African beliefs. Also, she led a non-violent anti-colonial movement to liberate the Kingdom of Kongo and return it to its former glory. She also led thousands of people to repopulate and rebuild the kingdom's capital city of Kongo. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe just so you are notified every time that I post a new video. Let me know in the comment how this story inspires you. Have you heard about it before? And do you like the story of Kimpa Vita if this is your first time to hear about it? You know, sometimes when I think about this, I just reflect. I'm just like, how much do we not know about our spirituality? I just ask, because I'm a Christian woman, but I always have a very open mind when I'm learning about my history. So I'm always trying to wonder, I'm like, what are we missing? What if we're missing a few things? You know, there's a lot that has been deformed, you know, like you don't really know what you don't know. But is this story intriguing to you? Just let me know what you think about it, and what have you actually heard about the about African religions. And if you know anything, do you mind sharing? You know, we all want to learn. I want to learn too, so feel free to share your thoughts and your knowledge in the comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.